Tuesday, aka arm day, aka a good day. But I love hitting arms. I definitely think arms are one of the more aesthetic parts of the body. Because like when you look at someone like with a shirt on, or like even your forearms, that's about the first thing you're gonna notice. Oh, that seatbelt is annoying. But there's nothing better than a nice arm pump. Arms swole, veins are flowing. If you have a good arm pump, you can basically call it a good day. That's all you basically need. You know, that's all I would need. But I also feel like arms are one of those muscles where even when you're bulking, or even if you're not bulking, even if you're just a little chunky, but you're still a little big, you still got that mass there, and your arms don't really get too fatty or too gross looking, you could say. So that's one thing about arms. You can tell someone's big if you just look at their arm. Like if they got big old tree trunk arms, that's a pretty good indicator that the dude's got some muscle, you know. All my neighbors pass me. I don't want to see them on my phone. Okay, they're passed. If you're pushing heavy weight, you definitely really want to control it. There's a difference from just throwing down that weight and really squeezing. I know lately I've been focusing more on that. It's more of like don't ego lift as much. Because, I mean, risk to reward for ego lifting, you can get hurt. For one, I don't feel like I get as good of a pump when I'm just moving weight rather than focusing on the stretch, the push. And that's not saying you don't like explode the weight, but if you can't like squeeze it at all and you're just kind of there's a certain point where it's like it's pointless, you know. But why I mentioned that again is because I'm gonna be going a little bit heavier today. It's gonna be shorter reps, heavy, still with a nice stretch and squeeze, but it's gonna be pretty heavy on the arms. And I'll also normally just hit, usually just hit like triceps first, then I move on to biceps, because I don't know, it's weird when I hit bicep first. I just feel like that's the wrong way to do it. I get a way better pump if I focus on my triceps first, because first of all, your tricep is actually what makes your arm look big. If you look at all like the big dudes, it's the tricep, like the hanging part down here, that's what's actually big. I mean, of course they got big biceps, but the tricep is going to make a majority of your arm. So with that being said, I am going to be doing some supersets, which I don't usually do. I did a superset for chest day, which I loved, so I feel like it's a good combo for arms, a superset. So we're gonna try that, because you can get both of the bicep and tricep action in there. So we'll see how that goes. But fully spit said, I'm excited to hit arms today. And I don't really got much more to talk about today, but oh my, it's just swerving at me. Whatever. Build them Lee Priest arms. Gotta hit them consistently, so today's perfectly lined up to have a good lift. I'm got plenty of sleep, I'm hydrated, got my pre-workout meal, waited 2 hours, and pre-workout should be hitting any moment, but I'm gonna lock in, get focused, and kill this arm day. So see you guys in the posing room and the car talk after workout car talk. So later.
Sorry. No, you're good. I couldn't help it.
The hell my side, the hell my side. 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 The hell my side, the hell my side.
Fucking check this out. Whew. That was a very different workout than normal. And least to say, my arms are pumped. You can go look at the pump for yourself, as you probably already did if you made it this part, but wow. I am looking pretty thick. And let's just say the bulk is working. My bones are getting more thick. Wow, I was coursing fast. What went well during that workout? Honestly, I think just the intensity was there, and the change up of movements with high intensity was hit everything right. Now, I don't want to always do that type of workout because I feel like it's really hard to scale your progress when you're just flippy floppy on every workout. I feel if you kind of, switch up your workouts every other, like, don't do the same workout every workout, but if you do, push downs, rope curls, machine curls, single arm tricep extensions, the next week too. Maybe start off with like the straight bar or the easy bar push downs, and then change other stuff too. Do some of the cross cable, I don't know what they're called, push downs, whatever. But if you're switching it up every week, you're definitely gonna notice the strength gain more than just loosey-goosey doing every workout for tricep and bicep or whatever muscle you're working every week, But good workout. Bigger by the day. Not planning on not planning on stopping posting. I honestly do feel like it takes up a lot of my time just to edit these videos and stuff, but honestly I think it's worth it. Even if I'm getting no views, that's not necessarily the goal of this. I mean, it's more of like a documentation of what I'm doing and something I can look back on and scale my progress. So super excited to munch. Gonna edit this video and go to work tomorrow. So hopefully I can be less tired. I was really tired this morning and during the day. I don't know why. I think it's because it took me a while to go to sleep yesterday. I've been saying like basically every talk that it's important to get your sleep, your full 7-8 hours of sleep. Well, if I'm going to sleep, put my phone down at 10, I'm spending an hour and a half just, sitting there thinking, toss and turn a little bit before I actually hit the sack and like fall asleep. It's definitely dragging into my recovery, but hopefully I can get home. Gotta do some laundry and stuff, but that's about it. Because that's key to recovering and being nice and energized for the next day. But tomorrow, leg day, gonna be quad focused, hoping to get a pretty good lift, and that's a wrap. See y'all later.